have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Number 40 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now it's even up. And that one off the outside edge. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Nico Horner stands in now and watches strike one. And that's down and away. Runner at first with no outs here. Out towards right center field. Stanton should have this one. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Off the mark there. It's a ball and two strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Kyle Hendricks. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And he deals. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
And the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011, traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Batting second.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, and I don't think when they traded for him that he would end up becoming starter with the most postseason starts in Cubs franchise history. So, a guy that's very cerebral, understands what he's doing out there on the mound, and sometimes those guys can be tougher than the high velo guys.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch is inside, and now it's 3-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, that's ball 4. He walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And stepping in for the Yankees, Harrison Bader. Good contact guy, good defender. That's in there. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch. Check swing. Went around, and it's 0-2. And ball
That's the
one.
ball.
Stanton, the lead runner out at second. Rizzo over at first with one away. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Josh Donaldson. Swing, and this ball is hammered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Josh Donaldson leaves the yard. His 11th of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Billy McKinney at the plate. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Wisdom puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two away.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, DJ LeMahieu.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one missed.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Grand slam for the Yanks this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in the Bronx. Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And now the 0-1. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Christopher Morel. Right side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Jared Young now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Now 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys. Kelly left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here comes a pitch. Young tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting it. The
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit.
Patrick Wisdom.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the outside part of the plate. Morel at third with two away. And he flips a breaking ball in there. Or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
The 2-1. That's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle Higashioka. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The right-hander back to work. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Morel, jump throw across his body. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The second baseman, Labor Torres.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. There's a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that drops foul.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the right
Here's
fielder,
Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And he swings and misses, and it's
0
nothing
balls,
to
1
one.
strike.
Ground ball up the middle. On to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Inning over. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead 4-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
Barnhart will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's a former National League Gold Glover. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
So now here's the DH, number 40. First offering misses the mark. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. And it's even up.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Corner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Anthony Rizzo. Hendricks back to work. And there's a strike. Singing one thing Anthony Rizzo's used to is getting plunked. No one has been hit by more pitches in Major League Baseball than Anthony Rizzo since he debuted.
0-2.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, fearless up there at the dish, and he just holds his ground, does not give up on pitches in the inside part of the plate, and that's why he gets hit so much.
And here it comes. And that
1 ball,
skips
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. To the right side, Morel. Now he launches a throw over his head.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Rizzo on his horse around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. Safe at second. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kyle Hendricks gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Fulmer.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. He hit a grand slam his first time up. There's the strike.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And next for New York, Billy McKinney. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Stays alive. Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one fouled off. LeMahieu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
The pitch. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. An error and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Yankees 6 and the Cubs nothing. Start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And a ground ball to first. Rizzo takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Suzuki, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. McKinney snags it for the 2nd out.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And first offering is fouled off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That was a moonshot. Home run number 10 of the year. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Ball 1, no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now it's 1-2. In the dirt. Over to first. That ends the frame. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in New York, here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher.
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the right-hander back to work. Check swing, no appeal, 1-0.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That ball was absolutely ripped, 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Gleyber Torres goes yard, and they add on. It's 8-1.
Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Wisdom hauls it in, and there's two away.
The center fielder, number 4, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. That's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. We go to the top of the fifth, and now here is Jared Young.
Jared Young.
And a pitch.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2-0. And a foul ball.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
3-2 now.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Wisdom stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. Slings to first, and the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Barnhart.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boog. They barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
Swings and misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
And one more thing about that power, it was on display early in his career. Homered in 8 of his first 10 starts in the majors.
Low, ball.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch off the plate. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fastball for a strike. Counts full 3-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jose Trevino. The pitch. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missing there. Now 1-2. The next offering misses.
That's a ball.
Now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Billy McKinney, the next to hit.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances
1-1.
and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The 2-1. And that one sliced foul. 2-2. Got him swinging.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
LeMahieu in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The 0-1. Just missed. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the Big Fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the Big Fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. and 2-0 to the Yankees
2
shortstop.
balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
2-2's the count.
LeMahieu off of first with 2 away. Just a slow ground ball this time. Scoops it up barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. First and second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
This one popped up. Morrell moving under it. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains an 8-1 game. Top 6. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40.
Number 40.
Herman back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Smash to the left side. Throw on to Rizzo. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-'80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Now the 0-1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
In the dirt, gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. And that one pulled foul. Right-hander kick steals. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Gleyber Torres.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On a bounce right side, Young. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Here's a 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 9-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Anthony Rizzo digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Harrison Bader. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering misses the mark. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down.
Outside,
because
ball.
of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground. He enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the pitch. Yeah, some guys have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Kicks and deals. That's inside. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And now a full count.
We got a full count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first offering is not close. Movement in the Yankees pen. Wandy Peralta getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Number 63 getting cranked up as well. That's ripped. Base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Domingo Germán will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Albert Abreu.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. In there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Bellinger stands at first with one out. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 1-2. On the ground. Fired to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees 9 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back. Here's Jose Trevino. The pitch. To third. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming in his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Billy McKinney now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Kay is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Rucker warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. In the air, out towards left center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger in a full sprint. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Jared Young. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Wandy Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. In the air, center field. Bader makes the grab, one down.
The third baseman, number 16,
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Right-handed reliever. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tucker Barnhart, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses off the outside edge. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Two down, nobody on. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 9 and the Cubs 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The why to kick the pitch. And that one is inside.
1-0.
Good eye right there.
Ball.
Swung on, belted. Hat raging back towards the wall. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases, his 14th of the year. And they add a run. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Kyle Higashioka will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. That clips the corner. that one down the line,
That's a foul.
and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. And 1 and 2.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And that
Nope,
just
ball.
misses.
2-2.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
A new pitcher in the game, Michael Rucker.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here is Gleyber Torres. That misses the
That's the ball.
zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Stands in now and watches strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. And now 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses
2-2.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. That clips the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2
You tie a
strikes.
guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the DH for the Cubs, number 40. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Abreu, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Ground ball, left side,
ball.
and foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Yeah, the 1-2
2-2.
misses to even the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on the way. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's going to be Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
They say it went. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
1 and 2's the count.
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and the
2
count
balls,
is
2
even,
strikes.
2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The 2-2. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
4.
And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down at the plate. Ian Happ.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
2-1.
Check swing, but he went too far.
2-2.
It's 2-2. Horner leads off first with 1 away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. Popped up left side. LeMahieu under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.